conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Rudy Gay is out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's White, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. DeRozan's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's DeRozan. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 8 points. Saric, and too long on the shot. Bridges against White. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Paul. San Antonio again missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Rebound by Murray. Spurs have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. DeRozan finds Murray.
Kick it out.
And it's blocked.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when Deandre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Booker. 29 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, if it's possible for a #1 overall pick to go under the radar, then I think that's what you'd say about Deandre Ayton last year. Doncic stole the headlines, certainly, but Deandre Ayton had a big-time start to his career.
Chance to look at the numbers for DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And the numbers that Ayton put up as a rookie, very impressive.
Well, Deandre Ayton said the lack of attention didn't bother him at all. This guy showed he can be a focal point on both ends, and he's only going to get better with more repetition.
Now here's Saric. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
DeRozan against Bridges. Fires the 3.
And the wing wingspan of Gay helps alter shots. Terrific at just pestering scores.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Saric finds Paul. Now Bridges. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over DeRozan. Paul can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. One player he mentioned was Chris Paul. Coach said he is just a gamer. He'll do whatever it takes to win. And we've got to have that same determination. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Murray, following the shot by Chris Paul. Booker outside. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Gay passes to Murray. Lob pass to Gay. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
A moment to check out Deandre Ayton here. Great showing for him last season. 10th in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now, Bridges, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Paul with the 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. Deandre Ayton's timing excellent.
Spurs trail by 4. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. He kicks it to White. Pass to Gay. To stop the drought. Saric grabs the board.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, the one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the Stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Third is Chris Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Spurs trail by 6. Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's in there.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Paul against Murray. Takes it from 10. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's good from Gay on the assist by Murray.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Paul finds Saric. Booker in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Murray, the pass to Gay. White looking around. Here's DeRozan. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Boy, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is Deandre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about Deandre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Gay against Saric. Over Saric. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Now here's Gay. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Gay finds Pirtle. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul.
Who's got ball?
Back to Saric. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bounce pass Gay to stop the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Booker. Gay with the block.
And got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Here's Murray. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Now the pass to Gay. Kicks to White. Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
13 feet away. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Gay finds DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dorsey and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And that one falls for White. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. Both good from the line that time. Here's Paul. Pass to Kaminsky. Ayton dishes to Booker. Shoots over White. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker. Now Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Lyles. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And here's Mills from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Mills has got the ball. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Booker. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Passes it to Pirtle. Over Booker. Pirtle's shot is off. Suns leading by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Portland. Takes it from 10. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
That free throw missing. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Forbes checked in. That one misses.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Forbes the pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lyles no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Crowder kicks to Paul. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Lyles. Mills with it. Launches a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, you know, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really gotten really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Medu is out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, then it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Kaminsky. Paul finds Booker. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
We've always been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful. Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick. He is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
Kaminsky, no good on the shot. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Forbes. Softly drops in the floater. Forbes has got his first bucket of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Diallo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now here's Paul, covered by Mills. Pulls up on the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Now here's Paul, following the miss by DeRozan. Paul finds Crowder. Now here's Kaminsky, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that bucket.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Fords the pass to Medu. Here's Wiles. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Kaminsky. Dishes to Paul. From about 16, they get it again. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Crowder. To the left side wing. Now Kaminsky. Paul outside. Fires the three. But they'll get another chance. Here's Booker. He's got 11. Paul outside. From downtown. Here's Kaminsky. And at last they get one to fall. And the Suns lead by 10. The Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Poke loose. Down low. Now here's Lyles. He's guarded by Diallo. Back to Mills. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Phoenix leading by 10. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Neto's checked in. On defense, San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Booker the bounce pass. Kaminsky kicks to Booker. The baseline jumper goes down. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And now a look at Patty Mills here. How he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Here's Medu. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Neto kicks to Crowder. Got a piece of it. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Mills has got 5 points so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
A nice shot by Booker. Spurs trail by 12. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Here's Crowder after the basket by San Antonio. Kaminsky inside. It's deflected.
Way to get it, Lyles.
Mills with it. He has 5. Here is Forbes. Back to Mills. DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Deandre Ayton's checked in for Diallo. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Medu, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Bryn Forbes. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Well, I think you know what you're going to get from DeMar DeRozan at the free throw line. Year in and year out, this guy's going to be about 80-85%.
Neto, the pass to Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Over Walker. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Pass to Kaminsky. He kicks to Booker. Goes up at the stripe. Connects. The jumper drops. Booker's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mills passes to Lyles. Gay outside. Here's the teardrop. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Walker against Booker. Walker with some nice D. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. DeRozan's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Crowder. To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. Gay with it, now guarded by Crowder. DeRozan against Crowder. And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. DeRozan scanning the floor. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Neto. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here is Kaminsky. Feeds it to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Neto. He can't get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Mills. He feeds it to Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the first one drops. Phoenix making some changes. Saric comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Bridges in for Crowder. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. And so he makes both from the line. Suns leading by 6. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. He's looking for Saric and finds him. Shoots over Mills. And again, it's the Suns missing. Spurs trail by 6. A floater, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. For San Antonio, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Gay. Suns leading by 4. Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Walker with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mills in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mills has got 7 points.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Passes it to Ayton. Bridges for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Deandre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Walker surveying the floor. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Saric.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Here's Neto. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Saric, right side. Back to Neto. Sweet little floater.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
DeRozan against Bridges. Now DeRozan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
I think right now we're playing at their tempo. You know, we need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Devin Booker out there with Paul, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Paul against Murray. Paul with the steal, and he gets it to go. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the upside for Ayton was always present. But Doris, were you surprised at how polished he was as a rookie?
Not at all, because Deandre Ayton has got a big-time offensive game. This guy can finish with the best in the league right at the cup. You know he's dynamic on the offensive end, and this guy's only going to add strength and get better on the defensive end.
And here are the Suns now, after the basket by San Antonio. Saric looking around. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Gay. Right at the free throw line. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Saric outside. There's the dish to Bridges. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 10. White the pass to Murray. Outside White. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul outside. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Murray surveying the D. DeRozan on the wing. Fades. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns leading by 10. Ball finds Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Boy, you love seeing this, guys. When Saric is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Murray outside. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 8 points for Gay.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pass to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Bridges against DeRozan. Paul for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in assists, and his ability to pressure and disrupt defensively was obvious. He ranked 3rd in the league in steals.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 13.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Outside White. Passes it to DeRozan. The fader. No good off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 17. White with it. Rudy Gay on the wing. Covered by Saric. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. That's tipped and stolen by White. In transition, here comes San Antonio. It's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Kaminsky is checked in for Saric. Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Forbes. He's checked in for the Spurs. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Third is Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Lyles kicks to Forbes. Johnson against DeRozan. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Free throw good, Booker. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here is Murray. The pass to Pirtle. DeRozan against Johnson. Basket counts. And that's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Pass to Kaminsky. And here is Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Paul's got 12 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Pirtle. Passes it to Lyles. He kicks to Pirtle. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Here's Paul. He's got 16. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
The offensive rebound. Lyles. There's the pass to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. Murray against Paul. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix leading by 20. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. 6 points for him.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Murray, no good.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
To the middle. And finished off by Kaminsky.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Now DeRozan. He's got 12. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Phoenix, leading by 19. Booker with it. He's got 21. Puts it up from 15. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 17 points for DeMar DeRozan.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end one opportunities.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
Suns leading by 14. And here is Paul. 16 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Kicks to Booker. Clock at 6. Puts up a three. Here's Ayton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Back to DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Ayton.
This is, Kevin, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. The Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 22 is their biggest lead. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Mills. He has 7 outside DeRozan. Lyles inside. Kaminsky's there. Shot's good by Lyles.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Suns leading by 15.
Who's got Booker?
Here's Booker. He's got 21. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Ayton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
DeRozan dishes to Mills. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 26 points per game. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
6 on the shot clock. Mills, that's a 2-pointer.
And you got to love the heart of Paul. Not the biggest guy, but he gives a ton of effort
into shutting down his man.
Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hand.
But they recover it. Paul, right side. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Mills looking it over. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Bridges. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Booker. Shot on the wing, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, G.A., you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Medu. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Now here's Walker. Medu passes to Mills. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. From deep, Gay. Here's Poeltl, and he gets the bucket. Poeltl's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now Gay. Outside, Walker. To the paint. They double him with Booker. Here's Poeltl. And it goes down 2 points. Poeltl's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
Pass to Gay. Over Bridges. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Gay. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton with it. Over in the corner, Paul. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Spurs trail by 12. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mills. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Saric has checked in for Jay Crowder. And San Antonio also making a switch. White, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. He's off on the second. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul, right side, takes the elbow jumper and trains it. And the Suns lead by 13.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Mills finds White. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And here is Paul. And that one drops. Paul's got 16 here in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Mills. Gay scanning the floor. Misses from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Mills following the basket by Chris Paul. He can't get it to go. Now, here's Bridges. Over Gay. Bridges misses. Spurs trail by 15. Outside, White trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. Passes to Medu. Gay outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Saric. Gay can't get it to go. Suns leading by 15. Here's Booker. That's tipped. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Walker with a clean look. Wide open shot is on the money. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Paul. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Mills with it. Ayton's there. It's deflected.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
No good on the free throw. And Doors with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
And he's good on the second. Now Booker. And the pass to Saric. Kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And the Spurs making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Here's Murray. Outside, Walker. Outside, White. Pass to Gay. It's good. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker against Pirtle. Clock at 6. And the Suns miss again. Spurs trail by 10. To the inside, White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Ball against Murray. They could use a bucket. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. Murray left side. That's good from Gay on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now here's Booker. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
White wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Murray the pass to Gay. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Saric. Suns leading by 8. Good work defensively by Gay.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Yes, that goes in.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Now here's Gay following the shot by Chris Paul. Murray the pass to Walker. He kicks to White. And there's the feed to Gay over Paul. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gay.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
White against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Walker. Both free throws good from Booker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ball against Murray. White with it. Pass to Gay. Saric grabs the board.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Phoenix no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing, defended by Bridges. With the second effort, rebound by the Suns. 22 is their biggest lead. For the three, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Paul against DeRozan. Down low, here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 11. Outside DeRozan. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Booker the pass to Saric. Now here's Bridges. Back to Saric. Good. And the Suns lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Phoenix.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Deandre Ayton.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
And that one falls for Bridges. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Both free throws good from Bridges. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Johnson. The pass to Medu. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Suns?
Here's Reed. It's the Suns winning easily here. Some good moments throughout this.